Hello, everybody out there in Facebook land. Thanks so much for tuning in, for being prompt. I know there are some of you out there already. My name is Neil Copperman. I'm the director of AMP Concerts, and we are putting on today's funky little event. I think most of you probably know what AMP Concerts is, but we are a New Mexico-based nonprofit, and in normal circumstances, we'd be doing shows across the state of New Mexico. Great little community shows at the libraries, larger shows at the Chemo Theater and lots of other venues, working on our summer program at the Rail Yard. But these are crazy times, and so we're rolling and adapting. And one of the things we've been doing is trying to find ways to keep our community connected and to give some employment to local musicians and local tech people. We've been running a fantastic art competition that the submissions just closed yesterday. It's called Art is Antibodies, and we had almost 200 submissions, and we're going to set up a voting poll on that in the next couple of days. So check back on the AMP Concert site, and you can vote for your favorites, and we'll be giving out prizes to the top 10 or 15 submissions from there. We've been doing these streams too, and this is actually our 4th stream, and we have another stream coming tomorrow. I guess it doesn't really matter where they are, but tomorrow's stream is from Santa Fe. It'll be our first one from Santa Fe. It's with Tone Ranger. It'll be a little more of an electronic dance party. It'll be held at Violet Crown Cinema, and it's a true cinematic experience. Tone Ranger's got a full projection screen behind him, and we'll be using the cinema to make it a really dramatic evening. So tune in tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for that. You can find the link here on the AMP Facebook page. I would like to thank my friends Valeria and Juani here at Casa Flamenca. That's where we're filming today, and we really appreciate them making this space available to us. And they are doing virtual classes and virtual programs as well. So check them out at casaflamenca.org and see what they're up to. And I would also like to thank Ryan Penfold, the Penfold Live, who is helping us make these streams possible and make them run smoothly. And having run some that were more challenging, I can tell you, I really, really appreciate that. It's so nice for them to start smoothly and run so well. That's it for the announcements. All of these shows, we take donations to help support the artists, and 100% of the donations go to the artists. So if you are if you're enjoying the show tonight, you can head over to the AMP Concerts page and you can make a donation to AJ, and I guarantee you he will appreciate that. So tonight's show is with AJ Woods. He is a native of Albuquerque, actually grew up here, and current resident, and great singer-songwriter and poet, and he's going to play a lot of fantastic music for you. So usually we'd say, please give a warm welcome. So I guess you can give us lots of thumbs up or something. So please welcome to the floor here, AJ Woods.
Hey everybody, how's it going? How you doing out there? I want to say big thanks to Valeria and Juani, Casa Flamenca, Ryan and Neil here from AMP Concerts. It's a beautiful place that we're in, and I really appreciate the support. Also want to say Happy May Day to all you guys out there. It is May 1st. And I hope you guys are being good on those picket lines. Not crossing that shit. Alright. So, I got a few songs for you. I'm going to start out with a little something that I was working on, trying to work on, you know. It's still in its early phases, so I appreciate your patience. I'm going to read this one right out of the book. They're sacrificing workers on the front lines, calling them essential, paying them dimes. This virus is winning, took John Prine. It's gonna take a whole lot of more lives. They're keeping open up the economy by any means necessary. Freeze out the bodies on the highways. Enslaved prisoners are digging mass graves. The next hole dug won't even bear your name. We're locked down in quarantine, unemployed and low on means. The Bills keep coming like a steady stream. You lose your home without a rent freeze. MAGA motherfuckers are drinking bleach. Some shit you know that you can't unsee. A Darwin Award to the Tea Party. Happy May Day, folks. That's just for fun. Some wild stuff we're going through. I just want to hold up my postman's hat right here. I don't work for the post service, but I found this hat. But I just want to hold this hat up here to appreciate the postal service right now for doing all that they do and all the working people today out there in the world. All right, I got some songs for you that I've already written. It's called Ayúdame's first song. I swear I felt your spirit there and down along the banks of the muddy Rio Grande, and of a life that it laid claim. Your presence fell and upon me in the orange of a morning light. It sent a shrilling down my spine, and terror ran through my heart. Ayúdame, he cried so desperately. But the harder you fight with the water, and the greater the clutch of death. The rolling and the turning across the bottom in the sediment, and the current sweeping southbound for the shores of Berlin. Your family cursed, and the earth there for the taking of their only love, and begged the Creator forgiveness for whatever they had done to deserve this awful bad dream as reality. I spread my palms upon the flow and mourn upon my knees. This is I was teaching a guitar class in Santa Fe before I came back to Albuquerque, and I was working on this song with the kids that I was working with. It's called Wayfaring Stranger. I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger. I'm wandering through this world of woe. There'll be no sickness, no toil, no danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way is hard and steep, but beauteous fields arise before me, where gods redeem their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. So I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Some of you guys know that song from Johnny Cash. This is a song I wrote after I read a book called All Quiet on the Western Front. It's called Ode to Remarque. He was the author of that book. This harmonica's a little blown out, but bear with me. God made dirt, and dirt doesn't hurt. Man's still roaming around, blowing folks to collect chips, and as they trickle down. Copper slips between your fingertips, and it hits the hills and rolls down into the trenches of sorrow. And of a sorrow. Well, I'm high and then I'm low and I'm a sorrow. I'm a sorrow. Well, I'm high and then I'm low and I'm a sorrow. I'm a sorrow. You are young, you're like 20 years old, and you know nothing but despair. It's death and fear, and a fatuous superficiality cast over an abyss and of sorrow. Yes, and of a sorrow. Well, I'm high and then I'm low and I'm a sorrow. I'm a sorrow. Well, I'm high and then I'm low and I'm a sorrow. I'm a sorrow. Old Tree Market, that's my oldest songs there, folks. This next song I'm going to play for you is based on a true story. It's about a little trip that my father and I took after my mother passed away. And my dad used to be a wildland firefighter down in the Gila Wilderness area, so he knows his way around down there. And he took me on a trip when I was about 19. And we took some of my mother's ashes down to the Gila River, and we put her in the river because I knew that was as close as my dad was going to get to California. The Pacific Ocean. That river once emptied into it. I don't know if it still does, but it remains undammed, and may it stay undammed, the Gila River. Amen. Call this a song for water, huh? All right. I made a promise and I swore that I could keep. Dad and I sifted your ashes into the waters of Helita Creek, just in case you're wondering, and where is it going to go? And the Gila River used to empty into the Baja of Mexico. Pacific Ocean. Well, I'm dreaming, I'm screaming, I'm dreaming a stream is. I'm dreaming, I'm I made a promise and I swore that I could keep. Dad and I sent a fistful of your ashes to Mogollon Peak, just in case you're wondering, and where is it going to go? And the wind knows no direction where it wants to blow. Is it Pacific Ocean? Well, I'm dreaming, I'm screaming, I'm dreaming a stream is. I'm dreaming, I'm screaming, I'm dreaming a stream is, well, Pacific Ocean. All right. This next song is for all those people out in Ohio and Michigan pushing for the economy to open up, standing out on the steps, and thinking only about themselves and not other people. And this song is about the mistake of thinking of only yourself and not others. It's called Against the Wind. It's another one of my earliest tunes. And it should make you chuckle just a little bit if you're paying attention to the words. Every man for himself, take a load of this sloth and go where the sun sheds its honey beams into a broad sky. Down on the low are the dreams, and you thought they'd fall under the shade that you made when roots sprang from your heels, destined for the clay. Nature does its own thing, though, when you think you know shit, then you don't. So They are the ones so quick to remind you that you're the one who pissed against the wind, and the wind is the winner again. Don't piss against the wind, folks. All right. This is, let's see here. This is an old Irish song. This is an old folk ballad. It's called Moonshiner. I'm gonna sing this song out there. Just be careful, folks. You know, this song is a powerful testament. That's for sure. Here it goes. I've been a moonshiner for 17 long years. I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. I go into some hollow and set up my still, and if whiskey don't kill me, then I don't know what will. I go into some barroom and drink with my friends, where the women cannot follow, and see just what I spend. God blessing those pretty women. I wish they were mine. Their breath is as sweet as, and the dew on the vine. Let me eat when I'm hungry, moonshine when I'm dry, greenbacks when I'm hard up, religion when I die, and the whole world is a bottle, and life is but a dram. And if the bottle hole gets empty. Lord, it ain't worth a damn. I've been a moonshiner for 17 long years. I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. I go to some hollow and set up my still. And if whiskey don't kill me, then I don't know what will. It's an old Irish folk song called Moonshiner. Thank you. Play this tune for you. It's called The Onion Song. This is was on a record that I made here in Albuquerque a long time ago in this place off of Yale and Garfield. Now it's a fish hatchery. They hatch tetras in there. That's what I heard last. And it used to be a performance space called Synchro Studio, and I recorded this song there, and I made a record there that was on. This song was on. It's called Onion Song. Fewer things in life are fine, I find, and the trash I catch I try and pay no mind to. Did it used to be so much easier to define truth? Did it used to be so much easier to deny it too? What is pure and what is right and what is real? When you hold it in your hand, do you know the feel? And it's patience with these onions. There are layers we must peel, and if we reach the center, surely something there would make us kneel down. Don't you go under the ground without a pipsqueak for a pin drop of a sound. And the air is swimming, breathing all around you. And the air is swimming, breathing all around truth. We're not so far away, a million miles from the sun, and so they say that it's patience with these onions. We must do away with hatred. It's the day-to-day, the mundane, to remain above which is so sacred. Fewer things in life are fine, I find, and the trash I catch I try and pay no mind to. Did it used to be so much easier to define truth? Did it used to be so much easier to deny it too? what is pure and what is right and what is real. When you hold it in your hand, do you know the feeling? And it's patience with these onions. There are layers we must peel, and if we reach the center, surely something there would make us kneel down. Thank you, folks.
The Onion song was popular.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm glad you guys still like that one. I wrote that song almost 7 or 8 years ago, so I'm glad that one's still coming. Cool.
Brendan and Gabriella Clark.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I know them. Brennan and Gabriella. Those are two of my best friends there. Thank you guys for being present. I love you both. I love all y'all out there who are listening right now. And I hope y'all are staying safe and taking care of each other. This song is called "The Water." This was on a record I put out a little while ago. It's called a record called "The Fence." This song is called "The Water." One way in one direction, and it ain't up, my friend. And enter and you don't come back and again. And the water doesn't hold you now. It is drifting, and now your grip isn't tighter on the wind than it's ever been. Float on a prayer, and would you dare to bear through the emptiness and cold that surrounds you? Mother Nature said, meet my demands, and she commands you with a hand move, reduced to the dust and the ocean blue. Sleight of touch, and there is none such. From a blood rush, now you know the games, and they don't mean much. And it's why the devil said, one way in one direction, and it ain't pub, my friend, and enter and you don't come back again. Thank you all so much. Big shout out to support from AMP Concerts, Neil and Ryan. And I also want to make a big shout out for Casa Flamenca and for welcoming us into your beautiful space. Thank you so much for having us here tonight. Yeah. That's Wani and Valeria. Valeria, yeah. Thank you so much for having us.
Our pleasure.
Thank you. Cool. The song is called Basking Sounds. Playing some of the old hits for you tonight. I'll play some new stuff for you too here in a sec. Hold on to your youth so it doesn't blow right past you. It's gone in the quicksand of the night. Anything I'd said or done would be swallowed back down. Hold your ground, and I make my rounds, but coming now, and that is what. Now your love is on the run. When it's lost and it can be found, and walking round on moonlit grounds, skipping homes and you're all alone. Didn't think I'd be so quick to sink to the depths of anything at all. And you take me up and pull me back down. You toss my bones and all around, falling down in the basking sounds. Now I'm found, it is wound, and there it goes, and on its way. Now your love is on the fade. Basking sounds for you. Thank you guys.
That one seemed to be a favorite of Melodia d'Amor's.
Cool. Awesome. Alright, I'm so glad my people are with me tonight. That's awesome. Let's see. This is it's a pretty new song here. The song is called Halo Climb. It's pretty new for me. It's a record I put out just last year. And it's about growing up here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and how beautiful it is, and also how dark it can be too. It's kind of a blend, you know. You're walking through a lot of light and a lot of dark. And so I wrote this song. It's called Halo Climb. And yeah. I've seen the rolling of losing loaded dice and end a life and overnight. I'd been wandering and around my hometown. A man was crucified to a cottonwood tree and down along the Rio Grande. I just want to live in a lay-low life and spit fire in slow-mo and watch the lazy crowd go by. Amazing as it is, and to feel enlightened, nothing else is what it once was. It's like living inside of a light. Dark halo climb, halo climb of light and dark. It's got me dialing in to AM radio, late night coast to coast, from a payphone. Bet my life I'll fly my sign to all the passerby, all the rolling eyes. It's like a rising tide. I just want to live in a good long time. I want to be loved by you, and I want to feel alive. Amazing as it is, and to feel enlightened, nothing else is what it once was. It's like living inside of a light. Dark halo climb, halo climb of light and dark. Is that one for you? Yeah. Thanks so much. Looking at my set list here, I got a few more songs I could play for you. I was thinking I could play this this Townes Van Zandt song for you. It's called "If I Needed You." I know a couple of his tunes, well, a bunch of his tunes, honestly, but I just learned this one, so I'll play this one for you. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. In the night forlorn, when the morning's born, with the morning shines and the lights of love. If you close your eyes, you will miss sunrise, and that would break my heart in two. Ladies with me now, 'cause I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Loop and Lil agree, she's a sight to see and a treasure for the poor to find. If I needed you, would you come to me? Would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. There you go. Yeah. All right. Let's see. This next song I want to play for you is called "The Fence." This is the title track of my of a record that I released at the Guild Cinema some years ago now, four years ago. I put out a record at the Guild Cinema with the support of Keith Henley there. And you can support the Guild Cinema by setting yourself up to watch movies online. From the Guild, they screen the best movies. Always have, always will. So I was honored to release this record here. This song here is called "The Fence." I feel the fence and the boundaries surrounding in. Do you feel everything and the nothingness down into your body and into your bones? Won't you give up in your name? Soul owner and keeper of my gaze, possessor and of my faith. Do you feel everything and the nothingness and down into your body and into your bones? And if so, then take me for a roam. Won't you take me for a spin? And through the beginning, all the way through into the finishing. I know you'll make something fine, done in passing time, done in feeling fine, and it's done in being alive. Because I feel the fence and the boundaries surrounding it. Do you feel everything and the nothingness down into your body and into your bones? That's for you folks. Cool. I feel like I was thinking about maybe playing like 2 or 3 more songs. Think we got good, doing okay on time there, folks. Everybody okay? Cool. All right. So I'm gonna play a couple more here. Let's see. This is a song called, let's see, that was in C. I want to play something in a different key. Oh, that's alright. This one's called, The Feeling. Now your son is a runner. Run from the mother fucking load against the sun, the wind and rain. And it's always uphill and against the grain. And then the feeling came, how it blows around. Lay me down above the sheet of shame. And you left on a landslide. Covered in road, and you were brittle in bone. Was it enough to crush you out of a low when you know that now I'm alone? Wait for the feeling to come, how it blows around. Lay me down above the sheet of shame. Stay in the state of becoming. What could have been should not win in the better half of your heart. Hold it in and then you start again. Wait for the feeling to come, how it blows around. Lay me down above the sheet of shame. You guys. Yeah. This song here is it's called Movement in the Grass. trees falls and fades before my eyes. Time can stand still and it can fly by. Movement in the grass, everything is alive. It's the dead of winter in the back of my mind. I don't see any reason to stay here. It proves reason enough for not to go. Wait for another cloud, how the sun is pouring down. These feet are frozen, solid to the ground. So I bet my dime on the dying and the living's word. And I try to see them both. It's in the not knowing that I hear your advice. I don't know if I can answer to it. Time can fly and it can stand still. 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 I'm gonna leave you guys with this last tune here. This is one of my all-time favorite songs by a master named Jimmy Cliff. He's a reggae singer from the 70s. And there's a fantastic documentary film. Well, it's not a documentary, but it's more of a... It's a movie about him. And it's called The Harder They Come, just like the record that this song is on. You guys well. I want to say thank you to everyone for having us here today and for tuning in. Many rivers to cross, but I can't seem to find my way over. Wandering, I am lost as I travel along white cliffs of Dover. I've been licked, washed up for years, I merely survive because of my pride. And this loneliness won't leave me alone. It's such a drag now to be on your own. My woman left and she didn't say why. Well, I guess that I have to try. Many rivers to cross, but just where to begin? I'm playing for time. There are times that I find myself thinking of committing some dreadful crime. Many rivers to cross, but just where to begin? I'm playing for time. Many rivers to cross, but I can't seem to find my way over. And this loneliness won't leave me alone. It's such a drag now to be on your own. My woman left and she didn't say why. Ooh. Well, I guess that I have to try. I'm AJ Woods. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much to Casa Flamenca, Amp Concerts. Love you guys. Thank you. Appreciate you. Be safe.
Well, thank you, AJ, and thank you everybody for watching and for tuning in and everything. We have, again, if you like the show and want to support AJ, you can make donations at ampconcerts.org, and all the donations will go to him. And we've got a live stream again tomorrow, so check back on our Facebook page. We've got an amazing cinematic multimedia experience with Tone Ranger filmed live from the Violet Crown Cinemas in Santa Fe. Thank you again, and stay safe out there.
Shred.